Kaizer Chiefs could be on their way to sign another player from Cape Town Spurs, and this time it's Velebayi. Also going to talk about Elias Mkwana because apparently the reports that is going to Esperance are just that, reports. And there's another report that's saying actually Kaizer Chiefs are leading the race to sign that player, and there are more details which we'll talk about later on. We're also going to talk about who Kaizer Chiefs should sign in that midfield position. And last but not least, Kaizer Chiefs' new kit release date has been revealed. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Bilo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club, Velebayi, 21-year-old left winger, 24 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Why is Kaizer Chiefs signing players from a relegated team? Hold your horses. Hold your horses. You have Xherdan Shaqiri signed from Stoke City by Liverpool after the team had been relegated. Guess what he did? He helped Liverpool win the Champions League and the Premier League. Andy Robertson, another player signed from Hull City, comes to Liverpool, helps them win the league, the Champions League, and is one of the best left backs in the world currently. Oh, why are you talking about England? Okay, let's come back to SA. Khuliso Mtau, the best right back in South Africa right now, was signed from Black Leopards to play for the champions Mamelodi Sundowns. Are you still telling me that players from relegated teams or lower teams can't play for Sundowns, Chiefs and Pirates? Let's not be short-sighted. We know very well that there are players who are such good quality but playing for a team that is on a lower level. So we can't just say, oh, since you are playing for Cape Town Spurs, then you can't play for Kaizer Chiefs. What if you have a good coach who can make or get the best out of the player? Who would you rather Chiefs sign? If the technical team has realized that, hey, we might need Velebayi, he's a good player, he fits the qualities based on our assessment. You must remember that Kaizer Chiefs this season did something that they've not done before. They waited for the coaching staff to arrive, assess the squad, and then decide who they want to sign. So it's not like Bobby just woke up and said, we're signing Velebayi. They said it publicly, and there were reports before that the club was letting the coaches decide who to sign. So this time, can we just let them sign whoever they want, and then we can judge them if the signings are bad. But to complain about signings before the signings even come, I think it's unfair. And on top of that, Velebayi was promoted by Cape Town Spurs from their youth team, the DDC, in October last year. And you already saw that, hey, this boy is good. And he wasn't playing every game. He played 24 games, appeared 24 times. Up here, you must understand, he can come in for 5 minutes and you are not really expecting him to start scoring goals in 5 minutes every time he's given that opportunity now, are you? It would be ridiculous. Now, if it does come to Kaizer Chiefs, his price tag is around 5 million. And Kaizer Chiefs apparently are in negotiations with Cape Town Spurs and they are proceeding properly. And reports are saying that from SABC Sport, a very good source, it shows that they might be getting closer to agreeing on the price. So we will wait for that. And this depends on actually this deal that we're going to talk about next. But before we do that, do make sure to do the right thing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to reach as many people as we can. So you subscribing, you liking the video helps me to do that. I mean, if we can get to 50,000 by the end of August, that would make me very happy. Can we do that? Can we? Okay, now let's talk about the next target, which is Elias Mkwana. Because over the past 48 hours, there's been reports that he has agreed a deal with Esperance, but Sowetan are saying Esperance did contact Sekhukhune United, but they did not really offer money. The club that has gone to Sekhukhune United and offered something are Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs offered money and the club was like, nah, this is not what we want. But the source of Sowetan is saying that this is not new for Kaizer Chiefs and Sekhukhune United because the same thing happened apparently with Yusuf Mat. Chiefs offered a low number and Sekhukhune were like, nope, we're not selling you a player for that much. And then Kaizer Chiefs went back with more money, and then Sekhukhune ended up selling Yusuf Mat. So perhaps Kaizer Chiefs offered a low amount to hear where Sekhukhune were. And if the valuation is not that big between them, then they can meet halfway. Because, I mean, that's how negotiations work. You can't just come out swinging and say, hey, we want Umkwana, here's 50 million, you know. And then Sekhukhune is going to be like, yeah, sure, seems like you have money, give us 70. But if you say 5, and they're like, nah, we want 30, and then they can say, let's try and find middle ground, right? But we're waiting for that. And I think that if this deal falls through, the one Velebayi will definitely be happening. So I wonder where they're going to end, what they're going to end up doing, because whatever they do is going to affect whether or not they buy other players in other positions, because the talks of Chiefs signing Osuna Police have not disappeared either, but they're just there on the side for now because it seems like the focus is here. The question that I've gotten from people is, why are you so relaxed about Chiefs not signing anyone in midfield? And my answer is this. I think that the midfield of Kaizer Chiefs has not been properly coached. So to assume that that midfield is just horrible and release everyone or bring someone new, a lot of people are just going to fall into the back, because even within the squad that we have, there is a lot of competition, and I feel like those guys that we have right now can actually do a lot of work for Chiefs. Let's just start Unabi if it does play 4-2-3-1, right? Two holding midfielders. You have Yusuf Mart, you have Mteto. That's one combination you can use. Someone might say it's too defensive. You have Castillo, you have Samgelo Zwane. That's a second combination you might use. On top of that, in front of them, you see you already have 4 players who can play that holding midfield position like 6 and 8. And then, as a 10, you have Umfundo Vilakazi can play there, although he can play as a right winger as well. You have Umtum Tanzani, you have Umtu Shabalala, you have Sabelo Hatebe, you have Unkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo, you have Umatlo when he comes back from injury. There are a lot of players. Like, I just counted 10, and I'm sure there is more. So that is why, with me, I'm not really worried about our midfielders. Right now, I'm more concerned about what are we doing about finding another left back. That's what I'm worried about. Every other position, I think, is secured, because even now, Elias Mkwana, if I look at his stats right now, he had 4 goals and 4 assists last season. Saile had 4 goals and 3 assists last season. Yes, Elias Mkwana on the league had the most completed dribbles, but when it comes to the end products that he had elsewhere, it's not that great either. So when I have a player that I'm going to have to spend, or that Chiefs has to spend 20 million on or more, and then another player that you already have who's getting the same stats as him, why not just continue with the one that you have? Hopefully Potsane recovers, and also on that right you still have Umfundo Vilakazi, and on top of that you still have Usaile and Potsane coming back from injury. Udupri can play that side. On the left you have Modi, and you can Utona Janssen, and you can have Mashiane, because obviously they're not playing him as a left back. So we have a lot of depth everywhere. I'm just worried about the left back. Kaizer Chiefs are also dropping their kit on the 25th of June, and I think it's going to be beautiful based on some previews that we've seen in their social media. They've not shown much. It's just, you look at the warm-up kit they have right now and you think, how is the actual kit going to look? Guys, what do you think? Do you think we're fine in midfield, or do you think we need another signing? Do let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Become a member. It's only 20 rands. Get a star next to your name, and priority replies to your comments. Just click on the link that is on the description below, or simply click join, and then you can become a member. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, check out this video, and remember, Khosi at Pelumoy.